Welcome back to the Comic Book Savant. I'm your host, James Harris. In this episode, we're going to be doing a non-spoiler review of the new DC Films movie Shazam that's out in theaters now, which is kind of off the beaten path from the other DC Films movies that we've had released to this point. This is definitely changed the direction where we have a lighter tone, somewhat similar to Aquaman, that they've taken a turn of lightening up the overall tone and experience of the movies, which I think is definitely a good thing. We have Zachary Levi in the lead role as Shazam, and we have Asher Angel playing the main role of Billy Batson. I have to say that I definitely feel like this is a family-friendly movie, a movie you could take the whole family to, and everyone will enjoy. Particularly for me personally, I don't feel like I was a target audience. I did thoroughly enjoy the movie. I felt like it was a very entertaining movie. And that one that I enjoyed the overall experience too. Did it knock it out the park for me? No, it didn't. But I think, again, I'm 42, 43 years old. I'm not the target demographic. This is definitely a movie for a younger audience. And I think from my experience at the movie theater, it definitely hit well with that target demographic. And I think, just for a movie that you can take a family as a whole to, and that everyone would enjoy, I think we're seeing some of the comic book movies shift, that not everything's going to be dedicated for the hardcore, necessarily comic book fan. You have to have things that kind of branch out to different areas and reach different age groups. And I think we're seeing it a little bit more with the last few kind of comic book movies that are coming out, that they're looking at some of these different age ranges and doing a really good job in hitting those targets for those groups. And I think that's good, because we're trying to grow out, making these movies accessible to a larger group of people. So I think that's really good that they're going for the preteen to mid-teen age group with this film. And I think they might have a really great franchise on their hands for that age group. I think it was some great world building, really good performances by Zachary Levi in the lead role, as well as Mark Strong as Dr. Savannah. I think he did a wonderful job. Some great world building was done. A lot of good setup for potential additional movies if we do get potential sequels. I think a lot of great stuff was set up there, and I look forward to seeing where they might go next with the franchise. If I had to rate this personally, I give it a 6.5 out of 10. I didn't like it or had as much fun with it per se like I did with Wonder Woman or even Aquaman, but I still think it's a solid movie worth checking out. Again, if you have teens or preteens, brother, sister, children that pre-teenage, because it is a little darker. If you have littler kids, like 8 to 10 range, it might be a little bit too dark for them. But I feel like they really are kind of honing in on that preteen to teen demographic. So I think it's the sweet spot. Like, it's really on that lines of that PG-13 kind of range. So that's where I think it's suited best for. Again, some great performances, just a fun day at the movies. It's worth checking out. So if you haven't seen it already, 2 thumbs up for me. And again, I hope to see what they do moving forward with this franchise, because I think there's a lot of potential there, and they could really knock it out of the park with future installments. So that's my quick thoughts on Shazam. Let me know down below if you've had a chance to see the movie. What were your thoughts? Also, try to keep spoilers limited for people that haven't seen the movies yet. If you're unfamiliar with the channel, this is your first time here on the channel, if you liked the video here, make sure you subscribe. Also, give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. I'm your host, James Harris. This is the Comic Books on my YouTube channel. And I will talk to you guys next time for another movie review. And what I will do as well, I will put here a link to the playlist of the previous comic book movie reviews I've done on the channel, so you can check those out when you have time. Again, you guys take care, and I'll see you in the next video.